In the name of Allah, who is most merciful and beneficent to all of us. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Mera Fislim here. As you know, the title that you will discuss about that is the observational behavior. And in the lecture series today is the lecture number 22. Have a look on the outline. Organizational behavior will discuss about the organizational behavior levels of organizational behavior, goals of organizational behavior, elements of organizational behavior, and the behavior based safety and the factors affecting organizational behavior as well. First of all, dear students, have a look on the organizational behavior. As you know well, and the in the brackets that is written the OB, O for organizational and B for behavior. We can say that OB is abbreviation of organizational behavior. In simple sense, when we say about the organizational behavior, what is it? Then we have to learn about study of human behavior in organizational setting and study of the way people interact within the groups. When the people interact within the groups, or when the people interact within the individual, or when the people interact with the community, or we can say that a boss or a leader interact with the employees or the follower, all is discussed in the organizational behavior. Have a look on the levels of organizational behavior. There are the three levels of organizational behavior. Number one is the micro level, number two is the meso level, and the number three is the macro level. Micro level, the study of the individuals working in an organization. In micro level studies, we will discuss about the behavior of the individuals. Okay, you don't mix with it the meso or macro. Just focus on the micro level. In the micro level, the study of the individual working in an organization. And when we move forward to the meso level, it's mean the study of working groups in an organization. It not be the individual. As you know well, the individual when combined, then they form the groups. But when we will have to focus about the groups, then we will call that the meso level organizational behavior. Number one, when we move toward the individual, that will be the micro level. And number two, when we will discuss about the groups, then it will be the meso level. And the third one is the macro level. Okay, the study of how organization behave, why organization behave, how organization behave, the types of organizational behavior, and the different characteristics of organizational behavior. How when we have the clear click mark and when we have the tick mark on the question, how then it's mean that it will focus on the macro level. Don't miss the three levels. Next, we have the goals of organizational behavior. There in the slide, there are the four goals. Number one is the describe, number two, understand, number three, predict, and the number four is the control. Describe. The first goal is to describe systematically how people behave under a variety of conditions. Number two, understand. In this, there is a need to understand why people behave as they do. Otherwise, it will be highly frustrating for not understanding the reason behind those acts. When you don't understand, dear students, when you don't understand any situation and when you don't understand the points of the other, the viewpoints of the other, the thinking points or the view thoughts of the other person, then you cannot conversate with each other. Then you not communicate in the good well with each other. There to understand in organizational behavior is the key element, and you have to focus on your objective. Then you will have to focus on why, and by which mean are the how I can understand with my followers, or if I am leader, then I should have to clear how to understand with my followers, or how to understand by the co-workers, or how to understand by the companions. Okay, third point is the predict. It is very important to predict how a particular employee will behave in particular situation. Prediction is the also very important goal. You should have to take in mind at the high place when you predict the determine. Predict, it's mean determine. When you determine the idea, when you determine the vision, when you determine the mission, then it will be very effective. Then it will be very clear for you to to interact in a good way. There is include the organizational behavior. It might be the micro level, meso level, or micro level. And the fourth one is the control. The final objective is to control, at least to some extent, the human activity at work. And dear students, if you are new on this channel and you are interested in watching the more videos, then you should have to first the subscribe button. Then have a look on the elements of organizational behavior. There are the six elements. Number one is the feedback. Feedback of the organizational behavior is too much important. When you when you achieve all the goals, when you understand, when you predict, when you control, and when you feedback, all the things are then all the things are clear, then the feedback will be very easy for you. When you got your point, then you can take your remarks, then you can your viewpoints after getting the points of others. Then feedback in organizational element is the too much important element. And the investigation, it is related to the understand. When you complete the goal, that is the understand, then you will better investigate the organizational behavior. There's the prompt action. It's mean the action, that is the quick action, then that is the happily action. When you understand and when you got the point, when you investigate a certain situation and you got the analysis, and when you got the reason why you are investigate that problem, then we you will a quick action. Then as you know well, that every action has a reaction. Then it must say that in my in simple sense you can say that then there will be the simple reaction. And the other point is the recognition. When you recognize at what level, at which level you are now, at the micro level, the macro level, at the meso level, then you have to recognize. And when you recognize well, then it will be very easy for you to undertake this mind that I am ready to conversate my ideas at what level of organizational behavior. Then you have to in the it is the important element that you have a look on the people that in front of you you are sharing your ideas, or you are and the other people that are observing your behavior. Okay, that is the structure. And it is basically structure is basically depend upon the levels of organizational behavior that we have discussed earlier. And the next point is the behavior based safety. And the abbreviation of behavior based safety is the BBS. BBS is the application of science of behavior change to the real world problem. It is the process that creates a safety partnership between management and employees. It focuses on what people do, analyze why they do it, and then applies a research supported investigation strategy to improve what people do. BBS, behavior based safety, is not based on assumption. Personal feelings are common knowledge, but it must be based on scientific knowledge that is related to the empirical evidence. When you will focus about the empirical evidence, when you have complete knowledge about the empirical evidences, when you have complete understanding about the empirical evidences, then it is a very easy for you to observe the behavior based safety. Factors affecting organizational behavior. There's the four factors that affect the organizational behavior. Number one is the people, and number two is the structure, number three is the technology, and the number four is the environment. These are related to the all the levels. We cannot say that the people factor of the people is just related to the micro level because individuals interact with each other. No, at the people, structure, technology, environment, all these four levels are related with each other, and all these levels are applicable on the all the levels of organizational behavior. Okay, dear students, if you like the video, then the like button, and you have any question, then you can put a question on the comment box and then comment if you are understanding the videos or not. Thank you so much.